Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Happy Friday, showmates. I still think that's creepy as hell and funny. Welcome to the 66th installment of Foxie A.M. Thank you for joining me this morning. I hope you have your preferred caffeinated beverage of choice. I'm having my milk coffee this morning. And I need a whole bucket full. But thank you for joining me. Hope you're all doing well this morning. I am not fully awake yet, but I am working on it. Maybe you guys can help me get there. We can all wake up together. Oh my goodness. Let me say hello to those who are joining me this morning. Fijon Tank Dicks, good morning, bestie. Happy Friday to you. I hope you and the family are doing well this morning. First one in, so he gets to claim first. Uncle Smiley, good morning. He says, good morning, Foxy and Chad. Can't stay for the stream. I have a doctor's appointment this morning. Have a great day, everyone. You have a great day, too, and I hope your doctor's appointment goes swimmingly. Greg, the guppy guy, good morning. Happy Friday to you. Sketty Nona, good morning. Says, oh my gosh, I haven't missed it yet. Are you still here? Because that was like 10, 11 minutes ago. Good morning, Cheryl, CR Fish. Happy Friday to you, lovely, you and RJ. Hope you're doing well this morning, too. She says, just sitting around work, waiting for the last 3 cars to be ready for pay before our 4th of July holiday vacation starts. So boring. Well, hopefully my ditzy butt can speed that time on by for you. Good morning, Huawei. Happy Friday. Hope you and Amy are doing well this morning. Scotty saying, I'm here. Shane, good morning, bestie. Happy Friday to you. Says bestie, I'm awake. Yay. Yes, yay. I sent you a message. That wasn't meant for today, but maybe I don't know, maybe next Friday morning for that. That would be pretty cool. Just let me know if you're ready. If you're ready, we're ready. Christopher Junkin, good morning. Happy Friday to you. Thank you for joining me. Hope you and Karen are starting your days off great. Your day. It's a together thing. I hope. Cheryl says, Pepsi, moved from coffee a couple hours ago. Oh, well, I have this is like my afternoon thing. So that's sitting over there waiting. I have my water over here. I have another water over here. But I need to load my caffeine with coffee first. Oh my goodness. But that reminds me of my older sister. And she's 9 years older than me. So I remember this when I was little. She'd be getting ready to go to work. I slept over her house or something, and she'd make a cup of tea in the morning. Was it tea? I think she made herself a cup of tea, and she'd drink half of it, spill it out, fill that same cup with Pepsi, and leave for work. I'm not sure if she still does that or not. I hope not. But yeah, I can't deal with that first thing in the morning. Oh, StreamYard's doing a new thing on this side. They're showing your guys' name as your YouTube handles and not as your actual name. Can you see that? So I have to know that's Bigfoot. Good morning, Bigfoot. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well this morning. But yeah, that's weird. That's the first time I've noticed that. Interesting. Yes. Fingers crossed with the doctor. I hope it all goes well. Wendy, good morning. Happy Friday to you. Hope you're doing well this morning. Wreaking havoc, I'm sure. Dennis, hello. Good morning. Happy Friday to you. And that is the end of the list. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, still waking up. So yeah, speaking of doctors, if you guys haven't heard, Lisa NJ is currently in the hospital. She has been battling cancer for a while. She has had some of her tumors shrink, but she has also had it move to her brain. So she is in the hospital right now. She's expected to have surgery today. So if y'all can send her good vibes, well wishes, prayers, whatever you believe in, she can use all the good vibes you guys can offer today to help pull her through. We are praying for you, Lisa. You've got this. Yes. Yes, Shane says, yeah, next Friday should work. Okay, awesome. So we'll work on that. Now you have to help me remember that because I won't. And I'll just get lost in all the crap I'm doing. But yeah, I would love to do that. I'd love to have you up here. So next Friday, we're going to make the AM stream. We're going to have our bestie Shane of Shane's Tanks and Bowls up here. And we're going to be talking about his journey through cancer and how the fish keeping hobby has helped him. So, and his journey so far. So, look forward to that. I love having my bestie up here, and maybe we can get to see some of his tanks if all goes well. But I'll just be happy to have him up here to talk with him. So look forward to that. I know I am. Jane says, I'm a stoner. You know this. We both might need help. Well, I wrote it down on my notebook, but I have 7 in rotation right now, so that don't mean I'll find it again. Oh, my goodness. Chad is sending Lisa prayers. Yes. You've got this, Lisa. Speedy recovery. We are with you. So this morning I wanted to talk to you guys and gals about how you prepare for when you're going on an extended leave from your house. So say you're going on vacation for I don't know, not just a couple of days. Say you're going away for 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks. How would you prep your fish room to be sustained while you're gone? Would you have someone come in, take care of it? Would you allow your fishies to fast? Would you do certain things? I am thinking about this because I'm a little nervous about when we go to Pennsylvania, when we leave for the trip, and we're expected to be gone for about 11-ish days. Good morning, Melvin. Happy Friday. Thank you for joining me. Whip. Good morning. Happy Friday. So yes. So the biggest thing for me, I'm not worried about the fish being fed or anything like that. So our standard thing is we have rewind. I'm nervous about if when I'm away, I can't physically keep an eye on the temperatures of the axolotl tanks, and I monitor them all the time. Typically they're good, but Duke's tank has been spiking a little bit warm lately, so I'm going to try to move him down a tank on the rack because the closer he is to the floor, the cooler he stays. But what's crazy is what I'm not understanding is they have the same light that goes over both the tanks. Duke's in a 40 and Pi is in a 14. Pi stays consistently 3 degrees cooler than Duke, and Duke and Pi's tank touch, and Pi's is a smaller volume, Duke's is a bigger volume. His heats up faster, stays hotter. He's not, and Pi is near the mini fridge. And I don't understand what's going on there. So I'm nervous. Like, I'm always nervous about their temperatures. I'm always checking them. I check them several times a day, all the tanks. So, like, I was thinking to myself this morning, how am I going to monitor their temperatures while I'm not here? So I was considering looking online afterwards to see if there's like a temperature reader that I can access online. So if there's someone here at the house, if one of the wattles are too warm, I could be like, hey, Duke's tank is like 3 degrees too warm. Can you go cool him down real fast? And like that will help put me at ease. But like that's something I need to consider for our vacation prep. Like, because axolotls are so sensitive. Another thing that we tend to do if we know we're going to be gone a long time is that we won't pull any eggs or collect any fry for a couple weeks beforehand. That way we have no teeny tiny babies that can't sustain themselves while we're not here. And Brian has his kids feed certain tanks, certain amounts. I make up little baggies of pellets for the axolotl tanks, but I won't have to do that this time. I'll have to make up a Ziploc bag because I have to put out currently at minimum 125 pellets into the axolotl tank for one feeding, and usually I have to give them a few more so they stop nipping. You can always tell when they're hungry because they're still searching. So that's my big worry. Like, I know like we have the rest of the prep down, but that's one thing I didn't think about. And with Duke's tank being a little warmer than I like, and I'm having to top it off a lot lately, and wanting to ease my nerves about that made me think, how does everyone else prepare for when they're out of town for an extended amount of time? What do you do for your fishies? So let me go back up here since I just talked a butt ton and see what everyone is saying. And I missed a bunch of people too. Oh wow, I really had to go back up here. Okay. He put on his calendar too. Nice. YouTube is the part of your email instead of your yeah. Let's see, 9 days is the longest I've been away from my tanks. And did your tanks do well while you were gone, Sketty? Did you do any special prep for them? Let's see. Jeff Kane, good morning. Happy Friday. I hope you're caffeinating this morning. Having a good day so far. At least it's a little cooler. It's 65 here, so it should be like 60-ish up by you, I'm assuming. Shane says, Mamie and I will be gone for 10 to 11 days. They will be fine. Feed, feed, feed all the way up till we leave, then feed when we get back. So is that across the board, like for your fish and your lottles? Do you treat them all the same way, or do you have like different set of requirements for both? Scotty said 11 days would make me nervous. I know. I check on the lottle temperatures at least 5 times a day because, you know, it's summer. And if I'm warm, I'm checking on them to see if they're warm too. It's always a thing I do. So I'm very nervous about not being able to do that. Shane says, but most of my tanks are in the basement now, so that's a plus. Yeah, that really helps. Good morning, Lori. Happy Friday. Thank you for joining me. Hope you and Joe are doing well. Did you say the grandbaby's coming in today? Is that a today thing? My brain isn't the best. Sketty says 9 days, I was fine. You were fine, but were the fish? I'm sure you meant they were fine. Tony Loon, good morning. Happy Friday to you, lovely. Thank you for joining me. Hope you're doing well. Shane says, but most of my tanks are in the basement. Did I not just read that? The mini fridge can be putting off heat. Yeah, it can be putting off heat, but what's crazy is that Pie is the tank that's right next to the mini fridge, and Pie is fine all the time. But Duke is 2 tanks away from the mini fridge, And Duke is typically 3 degrees warmer than Pi, which makes Duke not okay. And that's a larger volume of water. There's no heat. Like I felt around, there's no like radiating heat from anywhere. The light's not heating it up too much. The mini fridge isn't blowing hot air towards Duke's tank. Because if it wasn't, it would be heating up Pi's tank along the way. So I have no idea what's going on over there. But I'm tired of worrying about my baby boy. So he's got to go down. He's got to go down a level. Scotty said cameras. That's not a bad idea. Because right now we use the digital temp probes. So we just drop those in there and we stick them to the side of the tank. So they're very, cheap. But maybe there's something I could do app-wise. Christopher says, I would just leave Karen here to take care of the animals and I would enjoy my solo vacation. And your bachelor life, because you wouldn't be coming home after that one, I'm sure. Web says, am I the only one seeing non-screen names? Did I hot button or something? I have the chat running on YouTube. It's a new feature. I'm seeing how it works out. I don't know how it looks to you guys and gals. But if it's annoying to you, just let me know. And probably in about 10 minutes, I will see that and shut it off. Wi-Fi Inkbird. Ooh, the Inkbirds. I totally forgot about those. I think we have one. At least one. And that way, because there's only one tank I'm truly concerned about. And if he's warm, everybody needs to be checked. So that's not a bad idea. I think we have an Inkbird that someone gave us. I'll have to check. Thank you, Branton. Shane says, even our cat will be fine. Clean litter boxes, tons of food, bowls of water, and Booger will be at my mom's. Yeah, the kids usually take care of the cats and Shane. I'm not worried about that. Well, I'm worried about Shane a little bit because the grandbaby is abusive. She's like, oh, Shane, I love you so much. And then she gives him a hug so hard that like half his fur comes off with her. So we're working on that with her. So, but otherwise, like the pets are fine. It's just like more the axolotls I'm worried about because the adult fish, if they're healthy and they're happy and you have a good environment in their tank, you can go weeks without them eating and they will be fine. I know that. The fry, we have the rule where we don't pull fry for a few weeks before. We do something like that, like go away for a long time. That way no one has to be in here feeding fry 3-4 times a day, depending on what they are. So my biggest concern that I have to worry about is the axolotls. And they cannot go 11 days without eating when they're together. Like if separated, that would be fine. They'll be miserable about not eating, but they'll be fine not eating. They won't starve to death. But together, because they're motion activated, that's what I like to say. They're ambush predators. If they're hungry, even if you're a friend, any movement, they're going to snap if they're hungry. So I don't want to come back to like a whole bunch of Lieutenant Dans. They've been so good. There's no arms missing. Everybody's got their fingies and toes and gills and frills. So they're all doing excellent. But yeah, so the temp is a thing I want to be able to monitor from afar. But the feeding, we have the kiddos here to take care of. Yeah, how does everyone else do it? Pigeon says, Roxanne, can I go check on them for you? I don't see why not. How are yours doing? How's Gator and Allie doing? Adds aquatics and exotics. Sorry, excuse me. Good morning. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well this morning. Says, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Just popped in to say hello and like. Now back to work. Well, I hope you have a fantastic day. And thank you for the stopping in and the little bit of love. We appreciate you. Jeff says, Foxy, the Gloria. Why does that got to be such a hard word? R's, L's, and W's are not my thing, okay? The Glorium light has a temperature probe that can be viewed on the app. Ooh. And they're not super expensive. Oh, like, good idea. I'm going to write that down because it will be gone in 70 seconds if I don't. Okay, so write that down. Glory. Makes me think of Glorilla. But I was thinking about turning the mini fridge eventually into like its own little tiny chiller because I wasn't going to move Duke. But if I do move Duke, then he goes from a 40 to a 75. And how awesome is that for Duke? Because he's like, Duke's about that big. That big. About 13-ish, 14 inches. He's pretty long. So, and he just likes to hang around in the Bellson area a lot. So he's not much of a swimmer now that he's a little old guy. So I think he'd really love the 75. So, but originally we are going to do the, turn the mini fridge into like a chiller. Because we can either pay $600 for a chiller or we can make a more powerful chiller with our mini fridge that was $150 that I don't even use. So technically it's free. I just had to buy the parts to do it. But maybe also eventually we'll just take the rack that's in the bedroom and make that like the cold water rack and do a slow pass through drip system of the cold water. Because our groundwater, our tap water typically comes out of tap at about 47 it is right now. Winter it can get colder, but right now it's about 47. So slow drip through system of that would be perfect. And then I wouldn't have to worry about them anymore. But then I have to worry about if it gets plugged, are the tanks going to overflow? So there's always a new worry with a new solution. Oh, Toonie gifted 5 Foxie's Fishes memberships. Thank you so much for that, lovely. I just saw that. And I'm probably way behind. Oh my goodness, I'm very behind in chat. I'm so sorry. But yes, thank you so very much for the memberships. They went to George RB3, Mexicali Fish Keeper, Jeff Rowe, Shane's Tanks and Bowls, the Fish Lady, and the Dwarven Nerd. Welcome to membership, guys, and thank you so very much, Toonie. I don't have many good supers over here, so I'm going to switch over to HME and play you the new bear one because I like it. And thank you.
He is real.
It's okay if they don't believe. You do.
We have to make a backstory about that bear. It's got to happen. But thank you so very much. Why is my face so big? Okay, there we go. We're not the Hot Mess Express, but we are over here visiting. So let's see. Did I miss anyone? Jody, did I say good morning to you? I feel like I didn't. But if I did, you can have a second good morning too. Christopher says, Foxy showed the video of that bare bottom in the shower yesterday. I am straight and it still got me all tingly. Does Karen know this, Christopher? I don't leave that long. So yeah, what is everyone else? What's with all the @ in front of our names? I know, right? I just noticed that this morning. I don't like it. Maybe it's a new thing, YouTube. Wait, does it go away if I shut this off? Nope, it's still there. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. I know. And me too, Jody. I agree. Whip says, I leave my tanks for 16 to 17 days every November. Is there any special prep that you do in order to leave your tanks for so long, Whip? Cheryl says, 2 days is the longest I've been gone, and Ryan didn't feed anything. Surprised my small fry were mostly still hanging in there. Yeah, the fry are the ones that usually take it the hardest if for vacation. But that would be my tip for you too, Cheryl. If you know you're going to go away for a little bit and you're not going to be able to take care of the fry that you have, just don't pull any. It's so hard not to, but it's a heartache if we do it. I know YouTube chat looks really funny. I don't like it. Jody says, I'll be leaving for a week starting this Sunday. My hub's brother will be stopping over to check on all the fishies. Awesome. I didn't know you were going for a whole week. Wow. You guys are going to have so much fun. Pictures or it didn't happen. So very cool. Shane says, yeah, the heat would be my thing with my baby tanks upstairs, but we were just in a heat wave and they were fine now. If we go out of town and my AC goes out, which shouldn't happen in September. I hope not. I'm hoping September isn't too warm here. But we'll have to see what happens. But yeah, my biggest nerves is the lottles. But I know there's devices out there. I will figure it out. We will figure it out. But that was my first freak out this morning, and that made me question, how does everyone else prep? Rachel, good morning. Happy Friday. I hope you and Mini Boots are doing well this morning. Vision says, Foxies, do you need someone to check on your tanks? I could do it. Not the tanks we have. Not the fish tanks. We have Brian's son here and his daughter here. They manage and feed all the ones that might need to be fed. What I'm worried about is just me physically not being able to check personally the temperatures on the axolotl tanks with my own 2 eyes. So I was trying to think of how to do that without having to sell an arm or a leg to do so. Scotty says, I made sure the filters were clean a week or so ahead and then did water change night before. I just didn't worry about new fry getting eaten. Yep. Sounds like a very good idea. Shane says, I need to find my pants and enough beer. It's morning. F the pants. Carsey, good morning. Happy Friday. Thank you for joining me. Hope you're doing well this morning. Lovely. Just says it's showing the tags and not the channel names. I know. I don't like that. So that, you better have names memorized, and I'm not good with names, so I'm going to be calling Bigfoot you backwards for a while. Scotty says those cameras really helped me not worry. Yeah. I just don't want the kids thinking we're trying to watch them. What are you doing? Trying to catch you something bad. But yeah, the cameras they're not a bad idea. Oh God, now I just had a flashback. Why does my brain torture me with images that are horrible? I thought okay, I'm going to check the camera one day and I'm going to see a lot of laying on the floor dried up. No, we're not going. My brain is very mean sometimes. I know the ad is really throwing me off too, Boots. I don't like it. If you can see Duke, you will feel better. Yeah, I will. You're right. Because that's my baby. I love him. Yeah, I know it's not me. At first I thought it was. I thought maybe I messed something up with StreamYard. That's why it was looking like that to me on my end. But then I went over to the YouTube side and saw that that's the stem of the issue. So Shane says, I also don't have lights on my Lotto tanks. That's a very good idea, especially if you're keeping them bare bottom, because that can add a little bit of temperature. I do have a light on Duke's tank. That one doesn't throw too much heat. It's a Higer. And I only leave it on for 6 hours a day. And they get lights because they have plants. But the baby Lotto tanks, there's only 2 that have hornwort going on in them right now. So those have a light on them, but the other 1, 2, 3 do not have light on them right now. So they get ambient room light. And it does a lot of good. And they don't always live that way, but just right now in their setups, that's how they are. Scotty's the one that sent the ink card our way. So yeah, it must either we gave it to someone or it is in the box in the room. I'll have to check. That's was I think we saw ink bird somewhere. I know, constantly. YouTube's been changing all kinds of things and not giving us any notice either. Web says, I mean, it's fine, but it's not using our screen names necessarily, unless that's just me on my end. Yeah, it's not. I think it's using whatever your channel handle is. So like when you add someone in chat. Scotty says, I never set it up. It was just sent to me like it is. Okay, yeah, we'll have to try it out if it's still here. It's a YouTube error. Karen, good morning. Your husband has been on his best behavior this morning. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. Here's some caffeine to you. She says, oh no, he's in so much trouble. We're definitely leaving him, and I'm going to enjoy your vacation so much. I don't think it was really going to leave you behind, Karen. I think he knows better. Yes, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Come back to a bunch of lieutenants. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. I am so afraid of it because, you know, if they get hungry enough, they will try to eat something. And they'll start nibbling on the hornwort first because they like to eat the new buds of hornwort as some fiber. I couldn't think of the word. So when they poop that out, because they poop it out whole, like it's like them eating a brush or a sponge, and it just but they say that people say that they don't eat plants. My guys like to eat the tips of hornwort. It seems to give them a bit of a clean out. Doesn't hurt them. I haven't seen them eating any other plants, but the hornwort they like to nibble on. I forgot what my point was, so I'm just going to continue. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I don't want them eating each other, so we'll have the kiddo feed them. We took 6 axolotls to Ace Hardware yesterday because it's also our local fish store, and they have really nice fishies, and they take really good care of their lottles. And when we brought our babies in there to put in the tanks, they like, are they compatible with this guy? And they pulled out a lotto that was like that big, and I was like, no, because they're like, ours are like 5-6 inches. They'll eat something like a baby that small. If it can fit in their mouth, they're gonna eat it. So they cupped him up and put the big guys in the 50 low boy. That's where they have them in the display. They have it set up so cool with the substrate and all the caves and the driftwood and stuff. But I wanted to take that baby home right then, right now, because where are they going to put him? That's their lotto tank. Where are they going to put him? So Peplin suggested that when he goes back there today, or maybe I'll even call them and ask if we can trade them out, if we give them the same exact axolotl, but full grown, if we can have the baby, because it's so stinking cute. And guess how they got that axolotl on accident? It came in a bag of feeder goldfish with their order of fish that they brought in. That axolotl baby was in a bag of feeder goldfish. How the hell does that even happen? That's crazy to me. The only thing I can think of is that their axolotls spawned. Whatever eggs they had left, they threw in the goldfish tank to eat, and they might have missed that one. It's the only thing I can think of, but I don't know who their supplier is. But that's crazy. And the baby's perfect, but he's like 2.5 inches. So teeny tiny, cannot be sold. They know that, so they got to grow him out anyway. So why not just let me have him and I give you another one? I have a baby. I love baby axolotl so very much. Mike, good morning. Happy Friday. Thank you for joining me. Hope you are doing well this morning. Massive water changes before I go up says, that's it. Neighbor comes over every other day to feed already allotted food, which I put in those weekly mid-divider things so he can't overfeed. Nice. Yeah, I tend to do little baggies, but that's a good way to do it too. Melvin is sneaky. Jay says, I'm home alone. Wifey been at work since 4:30. Nice. Well, she's working. Not that you're home alone, but are the dishes done, Shane? Did you vacuum the carpet yet? Where's your honey-do list? Karen says, Chris loves to talk crap when he thinks he is far enough away that he can run. Christopher's still running. Web says, F the pants, just in time for Flatbed to come in. Perfect. No, in the morning streams, you don't have to wear pants unless you stand up. Then you're fine. Well, you have to be on camera. And if you're on camera and you plan on standing up, you should probably have pants on. I'll admit I don't have pants on, but I have a nightgown on, so I'm fully covered. So I broke my own rule this morning. Oh, yours destroy your plants? That's so weird. Because they came from here. Yeah, but like Val does really good with them. Anubias they like. Guppy grass they like, but their slime coat tends to kill it. Hornwort they love, but you know that sheds a lot. They kill that a lot. But they love hornwort so much. There's a bunch of plants. Oh, I have a Crinum calamastratum in, a baby one with Duke right now. Our Crinum calamastratum has thrown 2 or 3 babies. 2 that I know of. It might be sprouting a 3rd one right now, but one of them is in Duke's tank, and that guy's been growing well. But Duke's weird too. Like Duke is like a very gentle axolotl. He lets all the other axolotls walk all over him. Jody says, oh, my lottles love their plants. Lots of cushy beds and hidey places. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. I love when I come in the morning and they're just all up in there just like sleeping in it, hanging upside down all different ways. It's so cute. It's so cute. Let's see. I'm going to catch up here to see if I'm missing anything important in chat because it is time for a member video. You had to replace the faucet because our Shrek of a kid broke. Jax. What? Why is he leaning on the faucet with his elbow? Does Jax not know how a sink works? Did Aquafunk curse you with an itchy anus? Newly released cure, eat some hornwort, recommended by 9 out of 10 axolotls. Perfect, send it. Chris says, I might be slow, but her Jerry. Oh, man, is he still alive, Karen? But her geriatric self, Christopher writes, is much, much slower. She will never catch me. Oh, well, Christopher, it was nice knowing you. Karen, let us know when the services are. Web says, my wife who left for work at 6. I was up till 1 and up by 5. Needless to say, I'm a mite sleepy, a bit sleepy. He can be fast when in danger. Oh, I love you guys. You're hilarious. Oh, goodness. She says, yeah, I heard about, I would say $50 worth of KJE aquatic plants and their Java fern. Word, you know, like the stuff that they say that axolotls is fine, but between their slime coat. Yeah. Well, that's the thing with their slime. You gotta, it's hard to have plants in when you're bringing up a warren of babies because they're producing so much slime, and that slime coat covers the plants, and you literally have to wash the plants every day for them to survive. But if it's just like your breeder tank, like with Penelope and the dudes, plants that up. But typically, like with the babies, you leave when they're older, you can leave a little bit of floater. When they're younger, if they're separated out enough. But yeah, if you're raising warrens and numbers, those are the guys that are going to kill the plants. Toonie says, gentle lottle. Oh yeah, right? I'll show you geriatric. Oh my goodness, I can't believe he said that. Exactly, Shane. Oh my goodness. Christopher says, Foxy, are you really positive you want both of us at your wedding? I can accidentally leave her at home and it would bring so much peace to the clash. No junk and craziness. Oh no, she can put you in the trunk. You guys can sit opposite sides in the wedding. It'll be fine. And Shane says, there's the ones I'm talking about. They destroyed it with their little sexcapades. What? Whoa. So, yeah. I don't know what to say about that. I have not personally experienced that issue with the adults. But if you have a bunch of babies growing up in a tank, they'll slime will eventually take it over. But we are way past time for the member video, so I'm going to go ahead and play the member video. At the making of the member video, we are 116 members strong to the channel with the gift from Toonie Loon. We are now at 121 members to the channel. Thank you so very much for all your love and support. I greatly appreciate every single one of you. I'm on the wrong side. I need to go over here so I play the right video. And without further ado, here's your member video.
Keep it funky. Keep it fly. You know sales, rubber to the spot. Set it at 73 degrees, my friend. They'll be grooving to the very end. Don't forget the water's gotta be clean. Ooh-wee. Healthy sales mean it's pristine. Nitrate low and ammonia too. They'll be dancing in their smell of you. Shells are grooving, snails are moving. Yeah, keep it right, but stay in tune in. Take the remedies, they gotta be tight. Snails are our delight. Alright. Give them veggies, give them greens. Come on, keep them shining like a dream. From zucchini to spinach to algae wafers, sales are culinary cravers. Yum yum, calcium, it's a must. Ooh yeah, for the shells to shine and bust. In eggshells or cuddle bone delight, they'll be sporting shells so bright. Bling bling, shells are grooving, sales are moving. Ooh, keep it right, but stay in tune in. Take the remedies, they gotta be tight. Snails are our delight. Oh yeah, alright. Oh yeah, alright. Sunday dawns, the fish are here. East Moline, the time is near. The Bend Expo.
Correction, 121 members to the channel. Thank you to each and every single one of you. Greatly appreciate all your extra love. But what would this show be without the fishy list? I think we need to add a name or two to the fishy list this morning. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And since today is the last day that you can donate to Fishmas in July, I am going to make the hashtag FIJ. So hashtag FIJ to get onto the wheel to possibly win a spot on the fishy list. And that should be going now. I will share that loading the people that enter. I know I don't have a big crew in here with me this morning, but it is early. It is summer. It is hot. I totally get it. Oh my goodness. So yes, speaking of, like I said, today is the last day to donate to Fishmas in July. So if you are still interested in being a donator, hopefully Lori is still in here and can drop the link to, yeah, she hears. Lori, could you please drop the link to the Google form for me? You're a doll. Check out the Google form and fill that out, and then I will send you an email. And we'll work out the details of the donation. And I'm so excited. It's going to be another fantastic Fishmas in July. We're only doing it one episode, one show this season, one episode. So it's going to be a longer episode. We have talked to Vibes. So Vibes will not be streaming on the 17th. That way we're not running all over a stream. I absolutely do not want to do that. So we're expecting it to be at least a 2-hour event. So we'll see how that goes. But it is gearing up. This will be the 4th. I can't believe it. It's going to be the 4th Fishmas in July. The Fish Fam has pulled off 4 Fishmas in July. That's crazy, generous, and awesome. And it's not, these events are not possible without you guys. So thank you so very much from the bottom of my little mermaid heart for making these events possible. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Good morning, Alice Shan. I knew you were lurking. Scotty the Fish Freak, of course. Happy Friday. Thank you for joining us. Let's see anyone else populating. I didn't see before. Lori has dropped the link. Thank you so very much. Jody says, Roxanne, I'm working on my donation. No worries. Thank you, Jody. I greatly appreciate you. And Lori just gave me, nauseous butterflies in my stomach. She kindly reminds you guys that there's 91. Only 91 more days to the Foxling wedding. So if you guys, Foxlin wedding. So if you guys and gals will be attending, please visit the link that Lori has dropped in chat to mark yourself as attending. So you know how many people need to be seated and fed. Yeah, it just lets us get a guesstimated head count ahead of time. Let's see what else is there. Oh, there's also the Fish Fam, the Wisconsin Fish Fam cookout / camp out form going on now too, which I think Lori also dropped. So the Fish Fam barbecue is here August 1st through the 3rd, the main event being the 2nd. The 1st is like setup, 2nd's main event, 3rd is like coffee, breakfasts, gentle send off. But it's gearing up to be another great barbecue season. We have the form out. We've already had some people sign up. It's nothing invasive. It's just asking, are we be camping here or staying at a hotel nearby? Are you allergic to anything? So we don't try to feed you something that you'll die from. And you want to bring a dish yourself. So simple questions, just trying to keep everybody safe and things figured out. So yeah, visit that form and fill that out if you'd like to attend that. That'll be running until the 20th of July. So there's still plenty of time to fill that form out. But Fishmas in July donations end this evening. Jane says, we will be ready for the wedding at the Clash. Oh my God. Oh gosh, I'm so nervous. Excited. I'm so nervous. Went and got the dress fitted yesterday. That was actually a lot better than I thought because I seriously, I don't like to be touched by like strangers. It's true stranger danger to me. Like my insides just feel like they want to spill on the outside. She was a peach. Like she was a doll. She wasn't very touchy. She was super kind, like very concerned appropriately that like making sure I wasn't going to fall over or anything standing there. And she was like taking the measurements of the dressing where I had to be taken in and stuff. So she was Such a kind lady, and I was so appreciative of that. It made the experience so much more better because I do not like to be touched unless like if I ask for a hug, that's fine. But if you're just like coming over, like I can't, don't like touch my hair or like rub my arm or oh my god, I'll crawl out of my skin. I don't know why. I did blame the autism. I'm just gonna blame that on the autism. Jess says I'm working on something on addition, but I don't believe we'll be ready for this year. We'll look forward to it for next year then. Yeah, I know, Shane. I already know your allergies. Just make sure there's lots of meat and potatoes and cookies. Don't forget the cookies. Well, we are providing all the meat that's going on the grill. So I think we're doing hot dogs, hamburgers, brats. I think there's one more thing I don't remember, but that's like the grill food. And then I'll be making a couple side salads. I know there's other people bringing potluck stuff, sides. And we'll talk about that once the forum closes out, or if anyone has questions. I know there's 2 people on there that weren't sure to bring. I'll message you guys. But someone did randomly sponsor the birthday cake for the Fish Fam barbecue, and they want to be left anonymous. So I'm just going to say thank you so very much, Anonymous, for just out of the blue doing that. You were so very cool. So the cake is covered. It's going to be a good one. I think I'm going to get another one of those pastry trays for the breakfast on Sunday morning like I did last time. That worked out really good. Whip, don't give me an ulcer. Yes, there's a wedding at the Clash. Oh my goodness. Flatbed says, I'll bring the meats. The meats need what? The meat sauce. Oh, chili, like the chili sauce, you mean? Big Steve, good morning. Happy Friday. Thank you for joining us. Or me. Well, me and chat. Us, me. I don't. Hi. Happy Friday. I hope you're caffeinated with your beverage of choice this morning. But yes. Oh my goodness. So yes, we're letting the fish messenger or the fishy list wheel go right now. So enter hashtag FIJ to get your chance to be onto the. It's so hard to think in the morning to enter for your chance to get onto the fishy list. There are no Fish Fam birthdays that I saw on Fish Fam link. But there is a very big, important birthday, at least to me, this weekend. Tomorrow, our puppy Shane is turning 2. Why am I so emotional about that? Oh my goodness. But yeah, he's turning 2 tomorrow. Tomorrow's his birthday. I'm really going to cry about that. So we went to Petco yesterday, and I bought him a whole bunch of birthday stuffs. He's getting 2 squeaky axolotls. I got him a bunch of birthday dog treat bones. He's got birthday ice cream cones, and he got a ginormous squeaky rainbow lamb chop. He's gonna shit all over the house. He doesn't do that anymore. I was just being sarcastic. But yes, tomorrow's his birthday, and I'm gonna spoil my little puppy Shane rotten. And I know it's silly, but still, I'm gonna play him the birthday song. Happy birthday, puppy Shane.
It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's a great day. That's what we say. Happy birthday to you.
And many more. You to live forever, puppy Shane. Thank you for dealing with my crazy guy skills. Yeah, I know you meant the chili sauce like they do in New York City. That's not a bad one because we're not doing that ourselves. So if you want to bring that, that'd be a good one. Did you fill out the form yet, Flatbed? I don't think you did. Scotty said if Jenna wasn't at work, she would want me to remind everyone to fill out the volunteer form for the clash. If you don't do it, she will give you the look. You know the look. Where's the link, Scotty? Maybe Lori has dropped it already. Yes, Big Steve, words really are hard. No. Seriously, you haven't hair the dog? Whip. No, sir. I mean, that's fine for you, but I could never. I'd have to go to bed. Shane says he is a good boy. He's such a good boy. He said, pretty sure I still got Shane hair all over one of my hoodies. Yeah, like if you've met, you don't have to meet Shane. Even if you got mail from us, you have Shane fur in your house somewhere. It's impossible. You can sweep and mop and dust and vacuum as much as you want, but he's a corgi and he will always be a part of who you are too. Shane said, if he shit in the house on his birthday, you let him shit in the house on his birthday. You know what? No, because that's going to be you sneaking in here shitting on the floor and blaming it on the dog again. Oh, yes, they really are. Dogs are awesome. And I'm so blessed for our puppy Shane. And Vision gifted puppy Shane to us. And I'm so grateful for him. Shane is my first dog ever as an adult. And he makes my heart so full. I love him so much. But I'm gonna give you guys about another 30 seconds here to enter to get your name onto the fishy list. Hi Branton, happy Friday. Thank you for joining me. And you enter SC. Did I say good morning to you? Good morning. If I missed you before. And Jane said that will be fast before I come to the cookout. No pooping. No, but you're like a lotto. There's always a spare one somewhere. Brenda says dogs, pets in general are awesome until it's time. Oh, I know. That's the hardest part. That's the hardest part. I'm sure you have been, but I'm a goldfish. Either that or like you weren't chatting enough because, you know, you're working and stuff. So I really got to work on this brain fog. It's not helping me. But all right, so that's about 30. Oh, yes. Karen, hurry. Fig. Fig. You guys probably don't know why that's so funny to me. Maybe you should explain why Fig is so funny. My sister, Rose, is like my Irish twin. She's 13 months younger than me. She was born with Down syndrome, so she has, she can't say all of her words properly. But man, does she like to pick on some people. And like when she's getting going and she's like teasing people, she likes to call them, like one word she'll call them is freak, but she can't say freak. It sounds like fig. So that sounds like fig. Oh my gosh. That reminded me of my sister. And if you're watching, Hosey, hi. Oh, that's funny. Thank you for that. That really like made my heart happy this morning. She triggered a memory she didn't even know about. Oh goodness. A spinster sister, good morning. Just says, if you find a cure for the fog, let me know. Oh my goodness. Maybe sleep would help. But it says, what's the old saying? Dogs. They'll give you years and years of some of the best days of your life and one of the worst. Yeah. Yep. Steve says, my dogs aren't my favorite people right now. What they do? One decided to explode in the now the whole was he just having a bad belly? Maybe that wasn't his fault. Maybe he doesn't feel good. Poor puppy. I mean, that stinks for you too, but poor puppy. Spinster's sister, enter hashtag FIJ for it to enter. I'll wait for you to fix that, and then I will put stop and chat, and we will pull. I believe I saw a post that Andrew is not going today for Fishy Bingo because it is way too hot up there for him to like survive. So there won't be any Fishy Bingo today. There won't be It's Fishy tomorrow. I think he's returning on Monday, if I remember correctly, or maybe it was Tuesday, but yeah. So there's no Fishy Bingo. So I really needed to beat a net. All right. Spencer's sister has the correct hashtag in there, so I'm going to go ahead and enter stop. And that's been killing it this week on Fishy Bingo. Let's see. Okay, enter stop. So I'm going to go and refresh the list. I hear the grandbaby. She's stirring. If you listen closely, you can occasionally hear a scream or a giggle. So we have 18 entries, 18 lovely showmates that have entered to get their chance to get onto the fishy list. We will be drawing we have 2 fishy lists going right now. Fishy list number 1 and fishy list number 3 and fishy list number 4. Today we are drawing for number 4. So this will be number 15 of the 4th fishy list because we like to keep it confusing around here. So I'll draw for that in a moment. Asia says one of our dogs decided to fight with a big coon at 3. Everyone survived, but aw, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm happy to hear everyone's okay. Yeah, dogs and raccoons aren't always the best friends. Whip says that's the same at my house, Foxy, but I don't have any kids here. Then what's screaming and giggling? What's your wife up to? Oh, goodness. Yeah, I hope they're all okay. That stinks when they fight. I love raccoons. I call them trash pandas. Absolutely love my trash pandas. They're like my spirit animal. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so we have 18 entered. The most important thing to remember is that if your name is John, you have 30 seconds to respond in chat to claim your name on the list. So maybe it's a good idea to refresh right now while I'm pulling up my timer. That way your current stopwatch. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and draw for the first name here. Good morning, Garcia. Happy Friday. So good luck, showmates. Here we go. Jeff Kane.
Kane 4391.
I don't like that. Congratulations. You have 30 seconds to respond in chat to claim your space on the wheel. Number 15. Yeah, 23 seconds, 20 seconds. Hi, congratulations. With 14 seconds to spare, Jeff Kane is number 15 on fishy list number 4. And because I'm feeling a little generous this morning, I think I'm going to draw one more name for fishy list this morning. So don't y'all go anywhere, because if you run away, you might miss your name being called. So I'm going to rapid fire draw it here this morning, and here we go. Good luck, guys and gals.
At Monster Fish Goal.
Monster Fish Goal. Congratulations. You have 30 seconds to respond in chat. Monster Fish Goal. I'm sorry, Scotty. It's not you. But maybe every time you say that and it's not you, I should take your name off the list one time. Yeah, Jeff, I think that is your first time on there. 91 days. With 10 seconds to spare, Lori brings back the nauseous butterflies. Congratulations, Lori. You're number 16 on fishy list number 4. And since Andrew is not going this morning. What if we do one more giveaway? Definitely rigged. But not for the fishy list. What if we do a giveaway for one of these awesome little Menards buckets? I've been using mine as a coffee cup, but you can choose to use yours however you want. These are 400 mils. They hold plenty of coffee. They keep it warm for a long time, but also they're just little fuzzy little buckets. So I think we should do a giveaway for one of those too. So I'm going to go over here and create this. This is only stateside though. It'd be quite pricey to send these international. I apologize to our international showmates. I cannot do that. I can't afford that right now. But we can do hashtag BUCKIT because I'm channeling Dee Dee this morning. Bucket Kit. And chat for your chance to win a cool little Menards coffee cup bucket. There we go. Kick off the Fishmas in July season with a cool little giveaway. Why not? So have that going for another few minutes here. Let that go probably until 10 after, and then we'll draw for that. Jeff Kane left, Garcia said. Yeah, I think that is your first entry. Lori had to rub in the 91 days. It's coming up so fast. Andrew did go live. I thought it was too hot. Oh, now I feel like shit. I'm sorry. The hashtag is bucket. BUCKIT. We got 10 after, and then we'll stop it. Karen says, so cute. I love little things. I guess you know that, though, because I'm with Grant. We need a bell for every time it's a really good one. Oh, my goodness. That's bouquet. No, this is bucket. Bucket. Just said my package to Subs in Canada is going to be $60 in the States. The same package is $15. Yeah. Yeah, not the tariffs, that form you gotta fill out, it can add some price to it. Whoever says this is better anyways. Jody, hashtag bucket with an I. Yeah, okay, you fixed it. Awesome. Bucket with an I. She is in so much trouble. You better not be beating on the geriatrics now, Christopher, as you termed her. Father Fish, exactly. Good morning. Just ring the bell. Oh, you just found the bell. That's awesome. But we were just talking about ringing the bell. Just like, oh my goodness, Joey used to do. That was so funny. But if you would like for your chance to win this awesome little coffee cup bucket from Menards, Father Fish, enter hashtag bucket with an I now. I'm going to draw that in about 2 minutes. Yes, so today's the last day for Fishmas in July donations. So visit the Google form link if you're still interested in donating for Fishmas in July. We also have the Wisconsin Fish Fam barbecue / camp out form going on right now. And I'm sure there's something else Lori needs to remind me, but I'm forgetting. Oh my goodness. Christopher says, oh, Foxy, she didn't like either of our geriatric comments. I love them though. Well, I took that dig at you, not her. How I can't believe you called her that. I'm surprised you're still in the house, Christopher, to be honest. Garcia, baby Garcia is doing amazing. He's over there behind Teddy on the plant rack. And he has a new leaf coming in, and it's the biggest leaf it's had so far. It's about that big on the leaf, and his pictures just started coming out with their fuzzy rims on them, because before they were baby pitchers with the smooth rims, and now they're developing his first fuzzy rims. So he's doing splendid. He's grown so big. Yeah, doesn't like bucket. He is better every day. That is good to hear. That is good to hear, because I know you've been going through some stuff. I've been tuning in, listening, watching you and Dina. Yes, I always want to say Dinah because that's how I read it, but I know it's Dina. Been tuning in, watching. I love these show and tells. It's going to donate some black magic tarots, but they have come down with spider mites. Oh, not the spider mites. Oh, they're so annoying when that happens. And the Keystone Clash volunteer form. That was the other one. Thank you so very much, Lori. If you'd like to volunteer, if you're going to the Keystone Clash, why not help out with the event? Visit the forum, sign up to be a volunteer, and get yourself involved. It sounds like work, but it's fun work. So, Wisconsin, yep, there's the thank you, Jeff. But we're past time. Yes, Father Fish, if you want to enter for the bucket, you have to do the hashtag and then the hashtag symbol and then the word bucket. And I'll refresh. You'll see how many people we have over here. Uh, 19 entries so far. There we go. Hashtag bucket. So I'm going to go ahead and draw that here. It says on Fish Fam Link, Andrew didn't go live. Was chat pulling my leg about that? You made me feel bad. I thought I was stepping on his toesies. I don't want to do that to Andrew. Yeah. Ooh, yes. Are you getting a vendor spot at the Clash this year, Father Fish? So I'm going to enter hashtag, or say hashtag. I'm going to enter stop now in chat. And we're going to go ahead and draw for this awesome little bucket. Not this one personally. This is my personal use. I'll send you a fresh one. Drop ship you one. So, and you have a minute to respond to claim your Andrew is live. All right, then I'm going to have to add him to the link too then. All right, so go ahead over here, draw, and then I'll put Andrew on Linky, and then we'll head on over to Andrew. So we have 20 entries. These are all of our fantastic showmates that entered this morning. And thank you so very much for being here with me. So without further ado, here we go, guys and gals. Good luck.
At Grant on Light Cat.
Bare Bottom Branton, congratulations. You have 1 minute to claim your prize in chat. Andrew is like bingo. So you know. Okay, I will fix that. Shane says, I'm here. But is Branton here? We shall find out. What the fish? Congratulations, Branton. You have won yourself a fantastic little Menards coffee cup bucket. Now, would you like me to ship that to you, or do you just want to pick that up at the barbecue? Either way, let me know. We can do both. Well, one or the other, not both. But yes, congratulations. Let me write that down. Branton cup. Awesome. Yes, thank you all for participating, and congratulations, Branton. Good morning, Dr. A. Happy Friday to you. Hope you're doing well this morning. They closed the giveaway tool. Let you know here in a few. Awesome, awesome. So yes, we're going to head on over to Andrew. I'm going to, once Lori drops that link in chat, I will copy it to put it onto the link. Please apologize to Andrew for me. I thought he meant today he put into stream as well. So, yes, Branton won the wheel for this year. Now we can stop hearing who never wins, right? Because he did. So we'll go on over to Andrew with hashtag, I'm sorry. And thank you all for joining me this morning. I want to say a special thank you to Tootie Loon for the extra love this morning, the 5 gifted memberships. I greatly appreciate you. And remember, Fishmas in July donations ends this evening. We have the barbecue forum going on if you want to be a volunteer for the Clash. If you want to attend the Clash wedding, please visit the Fish Fam link Foxline page to mark yourself as attending. Otherwise, we'll see you on over at Fishy Bingo with hashtag I'm sorry. Jesse, you just missing us. I'm sorry, dude. But your loved ones, call them, check in on them. If you're lucky enough to have them close, give them hugs and kisses because tomorrow is not promised, but today is a gift to the present. Go forth and spread love with that, guys. And while you're at it, plant a seed of kindness because the world can use so much kindness, and a beautiful garden can sprout from the single seed that you sow. So go forth, spread love, spread kindness, and I'll see you on over at Fishy Bingo with hashtag I'm sorry. And don't forget, kiss your fishies. Love you all.